Hey, what's up, everybody? Evan Carthy from evancarthy.com. And starting off for today, this is what we mentioned, or what I mentioned on Friday. Looking at the spiders, the SPL right here, it tracks the ET. It's the ETF that tracks the SP 500. And we're looking for, from this channel that we're in right here, see the low purple side. We're looking for it going to the upper end of this band up here for the high side. And so I don't see why not going into tomorrow. We shouldn't look for this opening up and going up here and hitting it up here. So when it does do that, is it going to continue the trend it's been in, where it goes and hits the top side and then goes and shoots back down pretty forcefully? You can see the last two times, once it hits the top right up here, it pushed it back down fast, hit the top up here, pushed it back down fast. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what is going on. Now there have been some like intermediate ones. You can see the one right here where it went up here, it shot down to the bottom, here shot down the bottom, here shot down the bottom, and went up. So we're kind of past that point, because I mean, even if you look at it, there's not really a line, as you can see, that really goes even all in the way to there. This is just kind of like just one day's shooting back down before gathered enough contracts to shoot it back up over here. So we have plenty of contracts that had been getting fulfilled down here to shoot it back up. So that's what I'm expecting for tomorrow, for the price to shoot back up here to the top side right here. And then, if it doesn't bust past it and keep going up, then look for resistance to head back down here to the bottom side in the S&P 500. The other thing to look for is we still have this big gap way up here that still hasn't gotten filled yet. So we'll look for that thing to eventually come up there and get filled. But right now, the thing about it is what's going to happen when it hits the upper end of this trend channel that it's in. So going over here to the SP 500, you can see a bunch of just junk here on the screen right here. So I'll delete all this because this will help give it a little bit better of a what we're looking for. So this is just using a 5-minute trade setup right here for the S&P 500. We can see price had broke up it right here, never hit up here and hit the, get rid of that, never hit the exit right there. So it came back down, hit down here on the midline, and also the 1.146 going the other way. And price had been just waffling around for a while now, for a couple of days. It's got 1, 2 going on the third day down here. The 1.414, it eventually got good resistance support from it. So it came a little bit closer, getting down to the 1.73. Never hit it down there. So waffled around, and then today the 1.146 daily extension level was the resistance. We can see right here, it came up and hit it once, pushed it back down, hit it down to the 1.414, hit it 2, 3, 4 times before finally the 5th time there you had a big bar. You see this big bar to get it through right before close time at 3 o'clock. So the target we're looking for up here is the 50% line, this black line right up here. So that would go, coincide with the SPY, what they're talking about. I'm expecting it to go up, so of course expecting this to go up to hit here at least the 50% at 45.19. So not a whole lot. It's only, what's that, 12 more points, about 12 more points for where the market currently is right here. So that is where we are looking for that. What we did also have over here, I think it was the 15-minute chart. Yeah, so we do have using the inside pitchfork right here. You can see this was a trade, I believe, that is completed using the low right there. Going up, see it close right there to right there. Price just completed there at the end of the day. So good little scalping trade right there. Did get in a couple little scalps all over the place today. And let's see here. So if you got in right there, and then target was right up there, a good little 8-point gain there for that trade right there. You see for this one, let's see for this one, I was in here at 48.83.75. I got out at 48.85.75. Then I got in again today, 44.96.75, and got out at 4500. So just some real small scalps getting in and out. For Russell 2000, this was one today I just got in for a real small scalp over here because I was also in the SP 500 as well. But The one question I do have for this inside pitchfork trade right here is, once it hits the 1.146 going the other way, is the exit still the 1.146, or is it like the shift pitchfork where when it hits the 1.146 the other way, you move the exit up to the 50%? So if that is the case, then this trade is done, because as you can see, price broke out, closed above it right there. And so when you do with this trade, you just go down the bottom, make to the top where it breaks out, and you see that's the exit right there. And it obviously never hit that. Price went down lower, came close, never hit, but then went all the way down here to the 1.146, going here the other way between the 1.4 and 4. And so does that mean the price is, or the exit is at the 50%, just like the shift as I mentioned, or does it hold up until the 1.146? So right now, just waiting to see what's going to happen down here, because when I get in, I got in at 1925.90, got it out at 1923.80, and then got in down here again at 1916.20. So real small profit over here, because I just wanted to get out because I was unsure of what it was going to do for it. So we're just going to wait and see. And if price does continue to move up into 1.146, then probably what we'll do is we'll just say that that's going to be where we're going to leave the exit, not move it. Going over here to the Dow Jones, a lot going on with the Dow Jones as well. We have an inside pitchfork trade. See right here, right here, right here. Price just closed out of it right there. So what we're looking for the exit right up here is going to be the, just because this is the previous low for this move right here. And that's the high, so it's within the high. So the X we're looking for is right there, 1.146 at 35,428 right there. And you see price is currently right down here. So that's for that one, but it is currently also in another long setup right here, using the shift pitchfork off the 5-minute chart. Let's go to the 5-minute chart right here. See, there it is, 1, 2, 3 semaphores. Price closed above it right here. And then what we do is, once price closes above it, then we look for a price that this is the signal bar, and then the entry bar is we look for the bar to go hit the L line. It didn't happen until right there, right at the 50% line for it. So we're looking for the exit to be 35,476. That's black line signals. That's where the entry was for it. And you see it's just been going up, down, came close, never hit it. Find support again at 61.8, and we're still looking for price going up here and hitting it up there. In oil right here, I am actually in a short setup here on the 15-minute chart. We see from today, when price hit the 1.146, that used as support, came down to hit again the 1.146, and bounced off of support as well. So we're going to move those over to previous day, which is still Monday. Market has opened for Tuesday's session now. And using the inside pitchfork right here, you were using that semaphore, and then one that hasn't been formed yet, we're using this one right over here. And you can see right down here, it's this bar, it closed right here. So that signals to us that we are looking for a short going down. So using the previous high, which is right there, to the current low from where it is with this move. We're looking for the exit of being down here, and I'll draw the box to show it where it is, right down there at 81.90 for it. So I'm going to go and put my profit target, add take profit. It's not doing it. Oh well, I'll do it later, no big deal. And don't want to do that. So anyways, we'll add that there, but looking for, it going down. This is the hard exit, 81.90. I'll probably have it getting out at about 81.96-ish, 95-ish, something like that. So good 48, 49, 50 tick gain there for oil. Hopefully it goes down and doesn't have much resistance to go down there and hit it. And last but not least is the Nasdaq. We see from, let's move this over to the high of today. Oops, I deleted it. Oh, well, no big deal. This is inside pitchfork trade right here. You see the 3 semaphores right there. Price closed below it right there. So what we do for that is use the Fibonacci down at the high to the previous low of that move, which is right there. Price came to close it, came down there, hit the target for a good little scalp right there. And then going over here, what we'll do is do the previous days highs and lows. Let's see here, daily extensions. There we go. This is what we're going to look for. But what we're looking for right here is, just let me delete that. Yeah, so what we're looking for right here is for eventually for the for it to come down and break. Now earlier today I did take a small scalp in the Nasdaq as well, using the pitchfork trade. You can see price closed above it right there. So we go down to the previous low, which is right there. Draw that right there. Put it on the pitchfork trade. And there's the target we're looking for. So I got in at 15204.75 and got out at 15218.75 for a nice little scalp. That's the target. So it's a great one. You know, we had the bar close. Didn't even really go down at all from where this ball closed. Came up and hit the next one. So real perfect trade scalp right there using the inside pitchfork. And now what we're looking for this one right here, using the inside pitchfork, using that semaphore, and then potential semaphore up here is whenever price is going to break down over there. We can look at the shift pitchfork and see if we have missed a trade right here or not. We haven't yet. But if price closes above the yellow line right here, that would signify we're looking for another bar, the next bar or another bar to come back and hit the yellow line, and that'd be the entry level for it. But with price already pushing up to the highs of the previous day, I'm not looking for a big gainer in the Nasdaq going into tomorrow. So that is the lineup for today and what we're looking for going into tomorrow. Let's see what Bitcoin is still doing. Yeah, Bitcoin has just been waffling around in this box. See the 1.414 to the 1.146 to 1.414. This is a trade right here where price closed above it right there, came back down, hit the 50, and then hit all the way down here to the 1.146. So the X we're looking for is going to be the 50%, which is the top of this box. We'll make this a long box. Long, there we go. Top of that box, so about 3,100. So we're looking for, and price just isn't doing anything right now for it. Keeps on waffling around within this box. So eventually we're looking for a pop-up over here. So another about what, $1,500 gain in Bitcoin sooner than later. All right, thanks. Take care. Bye.